Well, hello everyone. Here we are for real. Um, we were just having a good time chat with everyone. Hey, Katie, and Rachel's here, and Twy is here, uh, and everybody. And did I see Geo Bear earlier? I think I did.
You did.
Uh, hi, Franz. How's everyone doing? We are here to play Masks, which is, a channel favorite, but it's not Teen Justice Academy and it's not Fate Brigade. In fact, Batty was very clear that it couldn't be any of those things. So I have no idea what he has planned. I don't like it already. So I'm sure it's going to be completely fine. Uh, so yeah, hey, Batty, why don't you tell us what's going on and maybe a little bit about the game and stuff?
Sure. So this is Masks, just like you've seen, as Zero explained. However, as you see in my little box on the... I can't tell which side that's on. It doesn't matter. The one that says Shards of Darkness, that is my own creation of like horror and psychological, I guess we'll say torture, that I do to players for mostly D&D, but I've also kind of spread into Masks, as Sin and Tough can confirm. So we're going to kind of use that. It's also, this mask has no extended part to it, really. Most of the things in it are my own creation. There are some other things that are slightly not my creation, but we'll get to those later. So that's basically all it is. It's a one-shot. It'll be kind of short. They might fly through it quicker than I imagined, but it's all for fun.
Cool. Hey, you should probably introduce yourselves, folks. Let's start with you, Jeff.
Alright, cool. Hi, I am Nighty Tough Love, or Tougher Torfton, some of the variety nickname. Also variety streamer on Twitch. Today I am playing Dominic Mason, aka Stasis. He is the reformed playbook, a former villain turned good guy, question mark. He has ferrokinesis, which is metal manipulation, so he crafts little objects out of metallic things, and then uses that to help in his dastardly / heroic deeds. So, yeah, that's him. Go Zeris. Satan.
Hi, I'm Sin, or sinful__potato on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, most social media sites. I stream on Twitch. Come July, I will be streaming every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern to do art fight stuff, because July is art fight, so I'll be doing art streams, so that's fun. I play Eris, who is the Bull playbook. She is the only female on the team. Her abilities are air manipulation, so that's fun. Superhumanly tough. So her body is comprised of compressed air, and her skin is covered in a layer of solidified air that makes it tougher to penetrate than a normal human being. Incredibly strong. When she punches or kicks things, people, doors, a gust of wind accompanies those things. And then she's uniquely skilled at fighting. So she's light on her feet, but she never actually touches the ground because there's always air between her and the ground. And acrobatics are her specialty, so she likes parkour type stuff. And she has little wings. That is air and fun stuff. Chev.
Hey everybody, I'm Chev. I'm a hobby streamer on Twitch, and I will be playing a Petal, who is a star, who also is a media-obsessed hero who streams himself solving crimes and defeating criminals and fighting bad guys, and either does it live for a live audience on the internet or records it for later use. He walks around. He's got a suit that has a lot of like articulated arms that can fold out and produce illusions projected onto the world around him. Very photorealistic, real lifelike illusions. I think you are muted.
Yeah, so it's me. So yeah, Zero, whatever. I am playing Skylar, who is, you know, like 3/5 Superman, basically. He's one of these kids that like since childhood, it's been like, oh, okay, well, you're a superhero, and so the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And then like a year ago, these weird Sky Sentinel people with their weird Sky Stone, like, oh, the stone has chosen you. You're going to be one of the heroes. And it's like, great. I was already kind of doing that. Why do I need to listen to some dumb rock? But hey, the cool thing is that the Sky Sentinel's HQ is really awesome. It's like a floating building. So that's kind of cool. So I guess it has its perks, but all this stuff about like the Sky Stone and Destiny is like, he's not about it. Mostly just about flying around and being invincible and being stronger than anyone else. So yeah. So how are you going to make us all terrified and ruin our lives there, Betty?
Oh, you know, with descriptions, narration, possibly some words and phrases, that kind of thing.
Okay.
There is one part in this, I do have to say, full disclosure, that I wrote about 7 or 8 times, and the words that I use, I'm going to kind of read almost verbatim from my notes. There is no other way around the way of writing these. It's not going to sound correct in most people's minds. Tough. So, if you have a giggle fit, please just, you know, be muted.
Okay.
All right.
Is this whole thing an extensive troll or tough?
No.
Okay.
It's all
That's an entirely different thing that I'm doing.
Okay. Got
Horribly masked innuendos is what I'm getting.
Got it.
A lot of them.
Got it.
But
All
they're
right.
there.
Of course they are. So the one thing I wasn't too clear when I was reading over your things, I mean, obviously, just at the bottom, you guys have kind of influence over each other. You guys are working as a team, right? Your characters do all know each other, and it is a team. Is that where we're going with? Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't have to be. I was just clarifying.
I assume so. I know I have worked with some of you before because we impressed the Steel Hound, which is someone who I like and I respect, because he's like real down to earth. He's like, I'm a detective. Okay. I have a super suit. I solve crimes. It's like, I like that.
Yeah, all detectives have super suits.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's start this right off. Yeah, you guys are, you wake up, as you do every day, except for this time is different. There's dirt around you. It's on your hands. It's all over your costumes, your suits. You're underground. You don't really recall exactly how you got here. You do see a bunch of fallen rocks, and the way in front of you looks like the end of the tunnel. There looks to be like giant pieces of either metal or boulders that are blocking the way. As you kind of get back up to your feet and look around to see what happened, the tunnel obviously goes the other way, going upwards. That's where we're gonna start. So what do you guys do from here?
So not like we got sucked straight down and there's... So when you say up, you mean it like up on an incline or straight up?
It's an incline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gross. All right, so which one of you like did some nonsense that attracted the attention of a supervillain?
I mean, like, that's all of us, I'm pretty sure. After what we did last month, I'm not surprised if anybody put us in this situation. But, I mean, like, question. Do we remember what happened like last night? Like, what's the earliest that we remember?
So the earliest thing you're going to remember is you headed into the tunnels to help, and you recall something about an invasion from underground coming to the city.
Oh.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So there was something about, like, how do we find out about these tunnels?
Good question.
Because you
You do
remember,
not remember.
yeah, because you remember we like came here because there was supposed to be some invasion, but I don't remember how we found out.
I mean, if I remember right, I think one of my viewers said that I got a tip from one of my audience that they saw something that sounded like the description of these invaders in the area around here, and we came here and we were gonna start poking around the tunnels, and then I don't remember what happened before we got here.
Oh, that's right. One of your viewers was a total conspiracy theorist who's convinced that the mole people are coming to rule over us now, so we decided to humor you and go look, and then apparently we fell in a
Okay.
hole.
Yeah, I hear those mill people are really sticklers for their paperwork. Anyway, all right. Well, as long as it wasn't the freaking Sky Sentinels with another one of theirs mysterious, like, oh, the stone says that you must whatever. It's the worst. Anyway, cool. Well, let's get out of here.
Zeris, is there anything that you could do about these about this debris? Like, this looks pretty dangerous around here. Like, I'm worried about this place caving in on us.
Yep. I can try to move it away with a blast of wind.
Why don't I just go pick it up? I mean, maybe, how about you can like use your whatever powers to reinforce it so it doesn't come down, but I can just go pick up the stuff. Like, it's just big rocks and stuff, right?
That's what it appears to be, yes.
Cool. So if you can just like make a air whatever, just in case it starts to try to come down, I can just go. You want these crushed? I mean, we can.
Yep.
All right. Roll to unleash your powers.
Cool. What is mine? Okay, cool. I don't have. Yeah. So 9.
All right. Yeah. So you begin to move them, and
I will take the angry condition so that it works
Sure.
perfectly.
Gotcha. Yes. Yes. You move several of the stones, which actually appear to be some sort of metal, out of the way. However, behind it is just the end of the tunnel. Really, there's nothing. There's no passage there.
So is it that the stones are made to look like, I'm sorry, the metal objects that are made to look like stones? Or is it just like metal debris that we at first thought was stones?
It's metal debris.
Okay. Well, hey, you can probably, like, I don't know, shape this stuff or make a hole in it. Because can't you do all the metal stuff there?
Could.
I mean, you don't have to.
So just so that I'm clear, is it like the debris is blocking something, or have we cleared the debris enough to see behind it? And that's
It's Skyguard has moved it enough so you can see behind it, and behind it is just the end of the tunnel. There's nothing there. It's just dirt, and there's nothing there. It's yeah. But you do now have metal objects, I guess.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I could make the hole bigger so that you could see more clearly that there's just a wall there, but
can't you, like, the other day you were like taking pieces of tinfoil and turning them into, like, couldn't you use this debris to make, like, I don't know, a bunch of little tin soldiers with shovels and have them dig our way out? Or something?
The anime. Sure, let's just try making a drill and just see if that
works too. I mean, it's less fun.
It's less strenuous.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of a bunch of little guys with shovels.
Skyguard just wants indentured servants. Got it.
No. He's a nice guy.
Alright, roll to unleash your powers. They're tough.
Alright. Yeah, no, that's a 6.
Yeah, you start to make the drill, and you're not really sure what kind of metal you're working with here, and it doesn't last very long. You make a couple of holes, but you're not getting very deep, and it doesn't go very far.
Yeah,
Also,
this is
it looks like
dumb.
more is falling down.
Oh. So does that we have to go the other direction?
Unless somebody else is gonna start trying to dig through all of the dirt.
I'm no good for digging, and so I'm, let's go. I guess it looks like we only got one way to go.
Yeah. I mean, I could, I guess, just like punch through the ceiling until I eventually get out, but it's probably just going to dump a bunch of debris on you guys.
Couldn't we just fly out of the hole?
But there isn't a hole. That's the point.
Oh.
And also, not all of us can fly.
I mean, I could carry you guys. It would be hard to carry people. Like, I can't just like punch a hole in the ceiling and then fly people out. It would, like, that Earth's got to go somewhere. Okay, let's go down. Besides, that's probably where the mole people are or whatever. We can go down and kick their butts, make them tell us whatever it is that their problem is.
Yeah. We won't believe what we find when we look for the mole people of Old Halcyon.
So, the other way is going up.
Okay. I thought this way was going up. Why did we go the way going down? I wanted to go up.
Well, we got to go down to find the mole people.
Well, you tried going down.
Old people.
Okay, well, there's no way down. Cool. Let's go up.
All right. So you are venturing back up. It's pretty uneventful, but you do notice that these holes or tunnels really, are burrowed. They are big burrow holes. As you can tell from ripples, that how tunnels look. It's not like a mine shaft or anything. They are burrowed holes. They do kind of split off every now and then. So what are you guys doing to not get lost, we'll say, in this maze of tunnels?
I can throw up little metal stakes into the walls and then like we already came this way into the tunnels to mark them.
I like that. That's very awesome. You only get lost a couple times. As you are moving up through the tunnels, something moves in the shadows ahead. It looks quite large.
Yeah.
Can I assess?
Sure, assess the situation.
Where it came from? That's a 10.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can ask 2 questions. It can be from the list, or you can make something up. That's fine.
What here is the biggest threat?
Clearly, the thing that is.
But can I like tell what it is?
Yes. It looks like a giant worm.
Oh. Great, we're in that one SpongeBob episode. How could we best end this quickly?
Kill the worm.
Cool. Hey, Sky Guy, you want to punch that worm?
I mean, do I?
Do you?
I don't want
Is the worm
to kill it. It's not doing anything.
For now.
I could see if I could just like knock it out and push it out of the way.
Sure.
Fine. So you get down into a 3-point pose and then supersonic takeoff and then just double punch smash into it, but not trying to like hurt it, mostly trying to push it out of the way. See if I can knock it out.
Okay. I'm gonna.
As in, I'm pulling
you-
my punches.
I
You
got
might want to record this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A couple arms pop out of my shoulders. One of those literally like lighting up the scene with a little bit of a creepy like blue color grade, and the other one is filming.
Eris pulls popcorn out of her jacket.
Steal some of Zaris's popcorn.
I'm a little confused on the popcorn thing, but sure. Skyguard. Let's do.
Directly engage.
Yeah.
Cool. 12. So I will
Pick 2.
create an opportunity for my allies. And I will. I will take something from them, which is their like mobility, right? So like it push it to the side. Go for my friends to go, and then somehow like I don't know something traps or whatever, so it can't chase after them. So I'm taking its mobility and creating opportunity for them to get by.
Okay. Do you just want to take its mobility? Because it's a really big worm, and I don't know if you know how worms work, but muscles and. Do you want that, or do you just want to take away its consciousness so you knock it unconscious?
Oh, that works too.
Okay, we'll do that. It seems a little simpler. So yeah, you knock it unconscious, roll it off to the side. There's still enough room for you guys to get by on the, let's say, the left-hand side. As you get around past it, behind it, it looked like it was leading several other creatures down, including a giant centipede, a giant mantis, and that's it. Just those other ones.
They're coming down toward us.
Yes, they were following their friend the worm that you've engaged.
Yeah. Okay, look, he's fine. So you guys should probably, like, I don't know if like you live down here. That's fine. Just probably get on home. We don't need to have any more hostilities or whatever.
They don't appear to understand your language. They're just looking at you, kind of menacingly.
I said we don't need to fight. You should probably get on home and don't come back. So he just gets louder. Starts miming it. Like, me punch you. It's okay. Unless you get all rah rah. In which case.
I would like to try unleashing my powers in support of Skyguard. I want to, like, as he is doing his angry, like, pantomiming and threatening them with punching and everything, I want to summon, I want to create the illusion of, like, an enormous mole poking its head through the tunnel, like, from behind him, like a predator of the worms, and hopefully of these other creatures, like, a giant mole head the size of a bus, like, snuffling through the tunnel behind him.
Okay.
Oh, because they're insects and moles eat insects. Got it. That's smart.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. So just roll to unleash your powers there.
Will do.
Petal.
That is a 8 total.
Okay. Do you want to mark a condition, or would you rather just me have you tell how it's?
Oh, go ahead and because I'm gonna mark afraid because Petal is not great with insects.
Oh.
That's fair. Yeah. So you make it appear, and you're concentrating more at looking at that than you are actually looking at them. Because you're afraid of insects. They turn and look at it, and they're not happy about this. Like, clearly, they don't like that. So they scurry away.
Back up or past us?
Past you by
Okay.
climbing on like the ceiling and the walls.
Okay. Gross.
They're bugs. I don't know what to tell you.
They weren't like covered in human gunk like they'd been up top eating people or anything, were they?
No, they looked like they had like dirt and stuff on them, so they came out of the dirt.
Oh, all right, whatever.
As bugs do.
Damn, Petal, your guy was wrong. It's not mole people, it's bug people. Or just really big bugs.
This is what I get for trusting randos on that. I mean, hey, viewers, thank you all for your valuable contribution to our crime fighting efforts. This would not be possible without you.
Well,
And for just a small donation of $2,000, Petal will read your name out loud in any chat message you want. Does that work for your brand promotion?
I mean, you got to put a little bit more power and emphasis behind your words. But yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah, good to know.
All right, so you continue upwards through the tunnels. It does start to become clear to you that you were not just a little bit underground. You've been down there for a long time. Like, you've now walked several hours back up. So you were at an incredible depth.
so did like someone knock us out and then drag us down here, or were we teleported? Because I'm real hard to knock out. I mean, with like, like people hitting me.
Maybe they use special space stuff. I don't know.
Some sort of Zappo ray or magic. Oh, I can't stand magic, man. It's
I
the
mean, magic's
worst.
usually illusions. So
No, I mean
there's
like the
probably a
real
trapdoor.
magic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like giant worms and centipedes. Like, do they use magic?
I mean, no, they
Maybe
probably
they
just
do.
like they're probably fine. They probably just like chill down here, right? It's like probably just like part of the ecosystem now. Maybe there really are giant moles who eat all the giant bugs. That's fine, as long as I don't have
Circle
to
of
be down
life.
here.
I mean, I want to get out of here real quickly. Like I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of like not holding it together real good here. So
Well, my idea of a great time is always just to spend several hours cramped into all of these tunnels with the three of you. It's just the best.
right.
Definitely.
Fine. Let's just go. We'll just keep it up. Keep up the pace. Force march.
I'm enjoying the fact that Skyguard's marching even he can just fly, I guess.
I don't like to like call out the fact that other people can't fly. And I'm
Alright.
setting a good example of just like, come on, you can do it. Get your steps in.
Yes, you continue marching back up. You occasionally see some more little mantis things going around, but they're just kind of going around you. They're not
Cool.
following any giant worms or anything, so you're fine there. After quite a distance and getting kind of exhausted, even for you super characters, you reach a metal door.
There you go.
Right?
is it like a human-sized door or like a
Like
tunnel
a
door?
human-sized metal door that abuts to a big metal tube of some sort.
Ooh, cool.
Say metal and concrete tube.
Cool.
Does it open or is it locked?
It does open. It is quite
Oh.
heavy though.
Got metal movement powers.
Metal movement powers. Go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Like strain for a second, like it's really hard to open, and then it's like, God, everybody's watching. I'm just gonna use a little bit of the.
You gotta put on a show for pedal.
Yeah.
there you
So
go.
yeah, no. I'm gonna say no rule for that. You do get it open after a little bit. It opens up, and I'm gonna guess that Stasis goes in first. He looks around and notices that this looks like a long tube. And there's some other metal pipes in here, like running along it as well. It does go both left and right from here.
Oh boy.
Huh.
It's a tunnel inside of a tunnel. This seems redundant and stupid. Who put this here?
But it's like human sized, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, like it was big and heavy. Like they're obviously trying to keep something out, but clearly somebody built this for a purpose. Like,
It's probably some supervillain plot.
Is it all-
I mean, maybe they're not
nonsense.
even here. Maybe this is just an old cache, and we just found like the purple goblin's like fourth most important like weapons cache or something.
I don't know.
So the pipes go. So it splits in two directions. Do the pipes go down both?
Yes.
Okay. Can I feel like, is there like something in the pipes? Like, is there like water or some sort of steam or something going through it that I
You
can
do-
see where it's going?
You can't see, but by putting your
like-
hand up there, you can feel that there is pressure in there, and there's something moving along inside.
Does it-
Obviously not an animal.
Awesome. Yeah, does it also split and go both ways, or is there one that it?
It goes to the left.
Okay. Well, there's this, and I'll just like point up to the ceiling, is moving to the left. So we can start that way, I guess. Maybe Petal's right, and we'll get something cool out of this. Lord knows that I need a little bit of leverage.
So I guess, okay, we're going to talk more about that in a second. So look, if it's moving, if the fluid or whatever it is moving that way, well, no, I guess it matters whether it's like sucking stuff in or pushing stuff out. Because if it's pushing stuff out, then the source is that way. But if it's sucking stuff up, that's, oh man, I don't care.
No, I mean
So
either way, they
whatever
don't build
direction.
pipes to nowhere.
I mean, who knows? People are
But
crazy.
they put
man.
a tunnel inside of a tunnel. I wouldn't be surprised if they put pipes to nowhere just because. Look, I did the villain thing. Sometimes we just do stuff because it looks cool and it doesn't serve any functional purpose.
Actually, tell me, like, so did you ever do anything like this? Like, make a completely fake a lair, lure unsuspecting innocent heroes in, and
I mean, yeah, that's like the easiest setup in the book. Oh, we have this big fancy new secret lair, and we have a secret stolen artifact that you need to come rescue. And then they show up and the whole thing falls apart, and then you just blast them with lasers or whatever else you picked up off the ground. Like, it's the easiest trick in the book.
Okay, so Stasis, you are luring us in here. This is all you're doing.
What?
If I was luring you in here, I could just, like, use the pipes and capture you or whatever else. I'm not the bad guy here. I did bad guy stuff. Doesn't mean that I'm the one that's behind all of it. Why would I do this?
Yeah. I mean, you're not dumb. And this seems dumb. Or just
Exactly.
random, right? I mean, it could be that the bug people or whatever are totally fine and they were doing their bug people nonsense, and then they came across some other pre-existing tunnel and like, we should explore it, and then they came to the surface and people are like, oh no, bug people.
Yeah, that seems like a thing that people would do. They tend to freak out at
Yeah.
anything that isn't normal.
Yeah, right?
Even though we get invaded by aliens like every
all
Tuesday,
the time.
you'd think people would be used to this by now.
Right. Well, maybe they thought they were alien bug people, because some of those alien bug people are not cool. Like the ones that lay their eggs inside you.
Yeah.
Gross.
Anyways, left or right?
You pick, man.
I think we should go left. Just-
Cool. We'll go the direction that the stuff is flowing, in case there's like some big pool of whatever.
Awesome.
There
So
is
you
some
continue.
big pool of something. You should go in first.
Me? I didn't say we have to go in it.
Okay.
right,
I did
yeah,
not bring a swimming suit.
You continue going to the left, following the way that the whatever's in the pipe is going. As you continue down, there are more pipes that join that one pipe. They're smaller, about like you can fit your entire hand around them. As you continue going down, there is another door. This one is locked, and it has a big like a valve in front of it. So it's definitely embedded into the wall. The wall is concrete.
But the door is metal?
The door is metal, yes. It also has some sort of text on there, but you can't seem to read it.
Yeah.
Are there any like distinguishing? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Are there any like distinguishing marks, like manufacturer or like any names of an organization or anything anywhere on the door or the like set into the concrete or anything?
It's possible that that's what's on a sign on the door, but you can't read it.
Okay. Can we not read it because it's like damaged?
It's a language you don't seem to understand.
Oh.
Could be the alien bug people. Just be careful. They might have a hard time getting through your whatever air barrier there, Zaris, but you ought to be careful. I mean, that's what you say until they put one of those egg things in you. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
If one of you gets egged, I'm not going to be much help.
Oh, I'm. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Hey,
It's okay. You have other uses.
what's going on with you
Like
two? You
bait.
seem like one of you is like, oh, you're a bad guy, and you're like all Stasis. You're being all like, so what's up?
It's almost like being trapped beneath the earth for hours on end with no end in sight is a little irritating.
I mean, yeah, but you're like all, oh, I need leverage and something with the.
Oh, the leverage has nothing to do with you guys. I just owe some favors back home.
All right.
I just figured, something like this doesn't usually happen, without a reason. There's usually a reason something happens like this, and usually whoever is responsible for it is not very far away. So I'm sitting here thinking, who do I know who's maybe kind of villainous? And Stasis, like, okay, yeah, Stasis, you're good nowadays, but like, you never leave the villainy behind completely.
Well, that's a little judgmental.
Dude, look. I mean, maybe, but realistically, if anyone is going to be the villain that like betrays the group or whatever, it's not going to be the one that you expect first.
It's probably the short one.
Are you throwing yourself under the bus?
Yes.
All right. I mean,
Well, that's the twist.
it's also
that nobody
probably not the
expects.
person saying it's probably me.
I mean, no one would expect the cute one. The
Yeah,
cute
actually,
I mean,
no,
I'd be
you
pretty
always
suspicious, actually.
Yeah, you always expect the cute one. Seriously. Anyway, I don't think it's any of us, but that's actually a good point there, Petal. I mean, whoever put us here theoretically did it for a reason, and they haven't shown up. So maybe it was accidental. I don't know. Are we worried that this door has like some sort of vast reservoir of caustic liquid behind it that's going to dissolve all your bones?
I mean, it could be a warning sign. It could be like the whatever that says. Maybe it could be saying, do not enter here.
I mean, I could. Well, I guess it depends on if we think it's going to eat through a whole sheet of metal or not, but we could put up a barrier and then open it.
Well, it's probably not going to eat through metal since the door's metal. I'm just worried about like it's something that I don't know, man.
Well, yeah, I'll just, stand back a certain ways, put up a little fence that we can still look over, and then break the thing and open the door, and if something comes out, then we leave.
Cool.
Cool. I'll, throw up a little fence for us to stand behind.
Fence.
Well, like a concrete barrier, but made out of metal.
So a really big shield?
Sure. But like half a shield, so that we can still see over the top of it.
Okie dokie. Just gonna allow that. How are you gonna open the door?
I'll just go open it. I don't care, man.
It's
I'm
so
worried about
simplest.
them. They're all two of them are all squishy.
You chose your friends.
Yank.
Um,
Yank. Okay. Trying not to break
sure.
it.
Yank open the locked metal door, trying not to break it.
Well, I think there's a. I thought there was like a twisty knobby thing.
There is. I mean, there's a valve.
Okay, so I probably go over and start fiddling with the valve, thinking that it's a way of opening the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, wait a second. Oh, which way does it feel like it's closed? I guess it's righty tighty, lefty loosey. Does that seem right?
It seems right, but that's not the way it's turning.
Okay. Whatever. Fine. Grab,
Okay.
yank, pop. I'm not trying to like
Okay.
rip the whole door open. Just like,
Gotcha. So you actually try to turn it and then open the door. Sure.
yeah.
You open the door. On the other side is no caustic acid. Sorry to disappoint you
I mean,
guys.
it's fine. Good.
It's more tunnel, but it looks like it's kind of cut off. There's like a wrought iron gate, like halfway, let's say, down the room, and that's all you can see until you get closer.
All right. No acid. I'll just
Cool.
start it. I'm starting to get frustrated. Just rip that whole thing down. Not having it.
Great. You're talking about
The wrought iron gate.
you rip that right out, and
Wad it up.
the structure doesn't seem to like
stasis.
that. Yes, the structure doesn't seem to like that and starts to cave a little bit. Pieces of concrete fall from the top of the tube.
Stand there. Hold it up. Come on.
Take the wadded wrought iron gate up and wedge it back
Yeah.
in place.
You can make it into like a
Pump the
little
ceiling up.
spike
like
or
a-
something.
Yeah, just to
Cool.
provide support.
That's
This place
fine,
is
yeah.
not OSHA compliant. I'm just saying. Like whoever thought of putting up a load-bearing wrought iron gate? Jeez. This place is the worst.
Yeah, so on the other side of the gate are 3 valves, all into 3 large pipes. There is a wall on the other side. How do I put this? Yeah, there's 3 valves and there's a wall behind them, behind the pipes, and it doesn't seem to go anywhere else.
So like it's literally just 3 big like wheel things.
Mm-hmm. 3 big wheel things on 3 separate pipes, and there's a wall of concrete behind it. Looks like you're at the end of the room.
So the door was protecting the water, the flow control valves. So these must be pretty important.
I'm gonna walk over to another like area and check and make sure it's not load bearing, and then punch the crap out of the wall. And just this looks like a freaking puzzle. If this is a puzzle,
Punch the wall. It's not a load-bearing wall. It cracks a little bit.
yeah, just
Yeah,
not.
that's fine.
Hey, some of y'all are real smart. You need to go figure out if that's a puzzle.
Can
Feel
Eris,
Oh, go.
I was just gonna say, can Eris like blast a puff of air at the wheels to make them spin?
I'm gonna say no. They're not gonna spin easily.
I feel like we should go check out the other tunnel and see if there's something that these are going to wind up connecting to that we need to pressurize or depressurize or fill with water or whatever else is going on here.
Okay. So you think there's some other part of the puzzle? I swear to God.
Gotta find all the puzzle
More
pieces
likely
before
than
you
not.
start.
It's probably, but it's okay. You don't have to do it. You can just punch the wall.
I'll
That's
just
fine.
make sure you guys are okay. I'll protect you from whatever weirdness. Jeez.
There you go.
Our knight in shining armor.
If this is I'm just telling you, if this is some sort of, the Skystone said that you must be tested and we will test your allies too nonsense, we're going to have a serious problem.
I mean, that's not exactly what the Skystone's did, but it's pretty close.
What do you know about the Skystone? First of all, I don't think it says anything to anyone. I think it's just a glowing rock.
Hopefully. Seems like
so-
your whole family's built like a cult around that thing, so that's kind of
Okay, what? They're not my family. They're just random people that are like, oh, we have superpowers, and clearly we have to worship this rock thing.
okay. The random people with superpowers told you were blessed by a rock. It
Yeah.
sound like they have a cult.
And they're like, yeah, you've been chosen. It's like, yeah, for what? It's like, yeah, to be a protector of the skies and something. I'm like, yeah, I was doing that already. It's like I could already fly, already invincible, right? I'm already like the strongest person like ever, almost, not quite, right? So it's like, why do I need this rock? Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to put all my issues on you. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. They seem like really cool people except for that one.
Anyways, let's go find the other part of this puzzle
Right, fine.
that presumably exists.
So you head back the other direction. Skyguard, are you in the front or are you gonna be in the back because you don't like puzzles?
No, I figure like the danger is probably in front, so
Okay. Gotcha. So as you continue walking that way, we're gonna have all my stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have Tuttle take a powerful blow.
dare you.
Ooh.
Is it something that is possible to react to?
I'm gonna say no. Comes from the shadows behind you.
Ooh, that is an 8.
And-
Let's see.
Do you have any conditions?
Not that apply. I have afraid, which
That
is
does
a
Take it-
apply
yep.
for taking a blow.
Take a powerful
Yep.
blow is 2d6 plus conditions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
low-
I thought
and
it
low
said
is better.
to directly engage, so I thought that was a different action.
No, so defend.
So it does have. It
taking a
has
powerful
two
blow.
effects.
Yeah.
It has an effect on your powerful blow roll, and it has an effect on your directly engage roll.
Oh, okay. So then that is a that's a
So it'd
6.
be an
Okay,
It's a 6.
because you were rolling danger before.
oh.
So you have
Okay.
5 on the die plus 1.
Got it.
8. Well, it
Oh,
could
so
be
you
an
had
No, that's
8
not.
and then a
Plus-
-2 from afraid.
Nope.
no. It's
Oh.
a +1 for each condition.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
don't add
completely
any stat.
misunderstood.
Yeah, it's a special roll where so it's whatever your 2d6 roll is plus the total number of conditions. So if you have one condition, it's 1, 2 conditions, 2, etc. And you're looking for low.
Oh,
that
okay.
case.
My apologies. I was misreading this.
it's
That
a-
is a 9 total.
Cool. Well, it's not a 10, which is good. So you only have to pick one of the 7 to 9 options.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna give ground that because I am like Petal is much more of a street level hero, and he's not really the like direct fighty kind of guy. So his instinct when he is direct like suddenly attacked out of the blue, like his armor is gonna keep him safe, but he like immediately ducks and dodges and like goes into a roll to the side to try and get out of whatever this threat is. Not even thinking about whatever bad position that puts him or the team in, just get himself to safety.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So as you kind of you move out of the way, say a couple things happen. Your attacker drops from the ceiling of the shadows and is now Skyguard's at the back of everyone. It is it's the Rat King, and he threw shurikens at you.
So like a rat king, like a
Like
bundle of rats with their tails tied together, or like a supervillain called Rat King?
Super villain.
Okay, cool. That's better.
Yeah. He's a big kind of ninja rat guy. Throws shurikens. Occasionally throws rats at people.
Gross.
Poison damage. Yeah.
Gross.
Is this the bad guy? Like, really? They couldn't come up with something better?
All right. Gotta do what I gotta do. Fly in front of everyone and defend.
Okay.
Make sure nobody else gets any shurikens or nonsense. Meanwhile, I'm just like, dude, for real?
Yeah, roll to defend.
That is going to be 11, I think, because I think defend is with
Plus savior.
savior. Okay, yeah, so plus 3. Cool.
Okay.
And is there anyone I don't have influence over? I don't think we figured out influence.
Yeah, I don't think we officially stated influence, so I'm not sure if Petal and
You don't have it
There is
over
the-
X. You do
Okay,
have
got
over
it.
Stasis and Petal.
Okay, I'm going to take influence over Xeris
Okay. That's fine.
because I'm protecting you. Cool.
Cool. Yeah, so the Rat King stands there and kind of menacingly looks at you all, or
Throw some
you found
shurikens
my
and just
lair.
Grab him. Dude, no.
We found your lair. Oh, you sound so scary.
No, we woke up in some stupid tunnels and are trying to get back to the surface. We do not care about your lair at all.
Why'd you break my door?
Because we're trying to get back to the surface.
Why don't you have a map?
Oh,
Why would we have a map?
is there like a gift shop that we can buy a map from?
I haven't built my gift shop yet.
Oh, so you're going to have a gift shop? That's cool.
Do you have a map?
Of course I have a map. I'm a Rat King.
Cool. Why
We
don't
all
you
have
like
maps.
let us borrow the map so we can...
It's in my mind.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You can write
can't
it
have that
down
one.
then, or draw it, or just tell us.
Yeah, tell it to Petal. Make him draw the map out with his light projection.
Yeah, he would, except he
Whatever.
got hit with a bunch of shuriken and is now all like looped out on your poison stuff. You should probably not do that, dude.
Well, you're trespassing. What do you expect me to do?
I don't
What do you do
know.
if someone breaks into your house?
Oh, hey, and what's up with all the bug people?
What bug people?
Oh,
The
yeah.
giant bugs.
There's like this area that intersects with your, I don't know, rat tunnels or whatever. It's full of giant bug people.
Gross.
I know, right?
Moles should really do something about that.
Moles? So there really are giant moles?
I don't know. Probably.
Why are we... Like,
I thought you had a map. How do you not know if there's wolves down here?
I don't go down there.
So what do you have a map of?
The sewers, where we are.
oh, gross. We're in the sewers?
Ugh.
Yeah, you see these
Yeah,
pipes?
that makes sense.
They're sewers.
Oh, oh, I'm glad we didn't break those pipes. That would have been... Because
Yeah,
I...
that would have been gross.
Wait, but then we
Rat
should
King.
do it. Like somebody, like that would be really funny if we go shut off those pipes.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Like, let's
flood my
go-
lair.
So you want to just like play a prank on somebody and cause their sewage to back up, or what?
I want to
exactly?
do it and film it.
So you want...
And I'm the bad guy.
Right. I was about to say, so what you're
Nobody's
saying
getting
is
hurt.
that the citizenry, there's like diseases and stuff. And like, I don't know, like imagine some poor family that's just like scraping by and maybe one of the parents just like took a big risk. And it's like, you know what? I've always wanted to be a stand-up comedian. And the other spouse is like, yeah, you know what? I'll support you. It'll be a big hit to our income, but I believe in your dream, sweetie. And so they've all pulled together as a family to support that one person's dream. But you know what? They don't have the income rolling in. And then all of a sudden their basement floods with sewage because of your thing. And now they're out $10,000 to have a place to live. And their kids are crying, you know, can't go to school because all their clothes smell like, you know, sewage or whatever. And then that's on you, man.
Sky, do you need a hug?
No, I'm fine. I'm just saying you need to think about the consequences of your actions.
Do you need like $10,000 to fix your bathroom or something? Sounds kind of personal.
No, I'm just saying I'm empathizing with the future potential stand-up comedian star that's just starting and their entire family who could like be put in a bad spot because of irresponsible actions on the part of Petal.
Okay.
I was just kidding. I wouldn't completely, flood somebody's basement with sewage. But and he hits the side of his head a couple times. Okay. And he throws up some very like sketchy like line drawings on the side of the wall. Here's where we've been. Like, does any of this make sense to you? And it's like kind of like a map that you fill in when you're playing on a video game. It's just like tracing out where we've been for the last like 3 hours of wandering underground.
So from the first door you came into the sewers, you would take a right. Continue going down that way. You should see like some blue and red pipes on your right, and then about maybe say about half an hour past that, on the left side, there's a ladder that goes up.
Cool.
No,
Hey,
And don't tell anybody about this place.
I mean,
Probably fix the door.
yeah. Hey, I mean, you're not gonna. I did mess, kind of bend one of them, but it was only an internal one. So sorry about that. Hey, but you're not gonna like launch some sort of invasion or attack or something like that we're gonna have to come deal with, right?
Not today, no.
All right, cool.
Because we'll be back if you do.
I have to find a giant piece of pizza and eat that.
That sounds like a plan, man. Sounds like a much better plan than trying to invade the city or I don't know, whatever. Cool. So just go this way, wait, look for some red and blue pipes, follow it up, and we're golden. All right. Thanks, Ratty.
See you, Master Splinter.
Master Splinter.
We're gonna run into a couple turtles down here.
I'm down with that.
All right. So you guys head down the tunnel that the...
Oh, can I steal one of the shurikens before we leave? Just kind of like subtly, just...
Sure, why not?
You pull one of the ones out of pedal.
You do notice that it is made of rock and not metal.
Smart.
Cool. Souvenir.
Yeah. So you move on down that way. You do see the red and blue pipe on the right, and then you continue about another half an hour down, and you do see a yellow ladder that goes up to a manhole.
Oh, thank God.
Who's going up first?
I mean, Zeros, do you want to go up first and I'll guard the rear, or do you want me to go up first and you guard the rear?
I'll go up first. Ladies first.
Sure.
It's fair. You get to the top, and the manhole does not lift up. It feels as something has got it stuck in place.
How's it going up there?
I think there's something on top of it.
Okay, so climb down and let me see if I can like pull it in.
But what if it's like a... Well, I guess it's probably safer, like in case it's like
Well, I mean, yeah, everybody's
someone's
like
car.
stand clear.
Okay.
Don't stand underneath the manhole staring up, hoping that something doesn't fall on your head. So yeah, I'll go and once everybody's out of the way, just try to pull it. So like crinkle it up and drop it down.
Do you want to crinkle the
Manhole.
The manhole.
manhole inward and then pull it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Do unleash your powers.
Seven. Yeah, I think at this point I'm a little irritated, so I'm just gonna mark angry.
Sounds good. Yeah, you move it. It doesn't kind of go the way you want, but it does move out of the way. Now, who's gonna go up? Because I'm presuming you do this at the bottom, and you aren't, like, right next to it.
No.
Right, yeah.
You want to go up, or do you want, and me protect the rear? Or do you want me to go up because it might be dangerous? Too late. I'm going up because it might be dangerous.
Alright, so as you go up, Skylar,
And I'm obviously flying. I'm not like especially so I'm out of sight of pedal.
Yeah.
I'm like whatever. Walking is dumb. It's for chumps.
Yes. Rungs are for chumps, got it. So you fly on upward. And as you're going up, it is kind of a long ladder. Hence, took a while for X to get down. But you do kind of hear like explosions coming from like above, but they also are kind of far out. You reach the surface, and as you are coming out of the surface, it's bright. You haven't seen the sun in quite a while, so you're kind of have blurry vision up here, and you're going to take a powerful blow as something cracks you in the head.
Cool. Is it, because it matters for the thing? Wait. Where is it? Is it something more powerful than me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna do never give up, never surrender instead. Which will make it a 14. And whatever it is it is a person or just an object that's hitting me?
Object is hitting you.
But is there an attacker involved?
Yes.
Cool. Then I would like to. I will keep the attacker's attention. So as whatever comes at me, I'll shrug it off, yell down, "Bad stuff, come on up." I'm going to keep their attention. And then we'll probably fly up and be like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Gotcha.
Depending upon what I see once whatever it was that hit me bounces off.
All right, so yeah, you're hit. You basically weather the blow quite well, and then you're still a little blurry-eyed as you can't see, obviously being hours underground, coming on up, and yeah, it just looks like a silhouette of a humanoid currently. You do, I will say, you move kind of out of the way of the manhole so the others can kind of come up.
Yeah. And I'll fly up and toward whatever that creature was that attacked me so that I'm between it and them.
Okay. So then we'll say who would be up seconds?
Probably me.
Fantastic. Stasis, as you climb up, as you do not have the gift of flight, there's some other people trying to, show off. You climb up the ladder, you touch the sides of where the manhole was, and there is a... there's a white sticky substance that is thread-like all over your hands now.
Now
It's
there's
webs.
giant spiders on top of the giant mantises, on top of the giant centipedes, on top of the giant worms. Best day ever.
You are also, as each one of you kind of like come out slowly, quickly, you're very blurry-eyed and the sun is affecting you. It's very sunny out today. The attacker, who Skyguard is standing in front of, asks, "What are you doing? Can you just go back in the hole, please? Just go in the hole. Don't have time for this shit. I have real work I need to get done."
Dude, we
go
just came out of the hole, and
yes, you should go back in there and
I
just
would
stay
be
in
more than happy to discuss this with you if you hadn't just tried to conk me over the head.
Well, see, your whole people are kind of fucking up my city, so go the fuck back in the hole.
Your
We're
city?
not
Wait.
old people.
Whoa. Hold on. Yeah. This is the
my
surface,
city.
right?
Yes, this is Halcyon City.
Yeah, great. That's where we live.
Yeah,
do
this is
not
our
live here.
city. We saved this city like a year ago.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. As you are actually more calm than most of the people that have been coming out of the ground. I'm just
There's
going to
other people coming out of the ground?
one
What?
out of my other friends to help me with this. Give me a quick second here. And the person, as the visions kind of come out, it's a girl who has a mask on and is wearing a super suit. She calls for one of her friends to come over. who sighs through her own mask and walks over. Yeah. Do we have They won't go in the hole. Should we just?
We just came out of the hole.
Should we just kick their butts and send them back? Because I mean, I'm really getting tired of being out here. I mean, we've been out here for what, 12 hours? And it's just so tiring. And I know that I'm the new one, but come on, really, should we deal with them? And the two of them seem to be talking back and forth. We're just ignoring you for.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah.
As you try to walk away, let's see, where's my... yeah, you, I'm gonna say you stop moving as webs stick you to the ground. Or your feet, anyway.
Hey, sorry, not to interrupt you, too, with your, your super awesome deliberation. Can either of you fly?
We cannot.
Cool. I'm going to directly engage.
Okay.
But I'm not going to punch them. I'm just going to grab them and fly them up into the air. Nice and high.
Gotcha.
One in each arm.
Okay.
Sarah, get these webs off my feet. We need to leave.
And that is fighting the good fight. Which is 10.
Okay.
But I cannot impress, surprise, or frighten them because I am obviously not trying to scare them. I'm literally just going, come on, seriously. I will resist or avoid, and I will create an opportunity for my friends.
Sounds good. They just kind of stare and look at you and then look at each other like, is this really happening? The two of them are quite concerned and flabbergasted, to say the least. And not the original one, but the secondary one, she sighs and shakes her head. This weird stuff happens when we bring new people on. This is why we don't take new people on.
Who is we, by the way? You should probably, I don't know. First of all, it's like your plan is to invade Halcyon City. That's what your plan is. Like the place that's full of superheroes.
Yes, this place is full of superheroes. We are superheroes. And you are hugging us. And neither of us like hugs. So if you'd stop, that'd be great.
I mean, I can stop. Just, you might, there's a... Depends on how much you want to hug the ground.
They both look down and look at each other and look at you.
Petals make it looks like there's spikes on the ground below where they would fall.
Don't want to do a trust fall. Trust that I'll catch you.
Are you flirting with them or threatening them? I'm a little confused.
Yeah,
Say
so
both.
They're both just kind of reach up and tap their ear and be like, okay, yeah, we need, I guess, support. And a very cheerful voice will come over it and be like, oh yes, I'll be right over there, no problem. How many? Do we need to get some sort of jail cell ready, or should we, Ooh, you know what? I'll bring her, and we'll meet you there, and everything will be good. And she can make a light construct and just put them in there. That'd be good. Yeah, and they just kind of nod. Sure, yes. All right.
Yeah, is there a building nearby? Like a tall one?
There are tons of buildings nearby.
So
It's a city.
we're in Halcyon City.
You are in Halcyon City downtown proper, yes.
Cool. I will fly them up to I don't want drop them on the light tech building because there's all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, but it's also full of tilde robots. So maybe I'll drop them on the top of the light tech building. If they have little visible ear things, I'm gonna pull them out, squish them, and then go down to join my friends.
So that's a very good plan, in theory.
I don't know. Maybe it could be Tilly. She could be the mastermind. We don't know. I'm just like, I can't do anything when I'm holding on to these people.
It's true.
Also, have you guys gotten free yet from their sticky situation?
Yeah.
We probably took the opportunity of you like flying them up into the air and was like working ourselves loose.
Yeah, I just made a little knife, cut it off.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys have freed yourself in a manner of sorts. And only 2 of you fell down on the ground and had to roll around to get that off.
Ew.
At least you're not in the sewer.
It's entertaining.
We're out here where there's not giant insects.
For now.
Also true. So the 2 of them look at Skyguard as he moves them to the building and releases them there, and we'll say takes their earpieces away, which does enrage them quite a bit, especially the one that arrived second on the scene. By around that time, a third one has joined them. This is the cheerful one, who is more mechanical than human.
Oh God.
This must be those ruffians you were telling me about. The 2 just kind of smirk and nod. Yeah, they broke our earpieces, or stole our earpieces too. This one did. But we 2 can handle 1. It shouldn't be that hard. Do you mind rounding up the 3 that tried to escape? I don't know if, if she came, but because she doesn't really like us today, so you understand.
Is this a tactical light defense robot? The third one?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So
Here we go again.
yeah. What do you guys do, and/or have you figured anything out yet?
So, sorry, go ahead.
I don't have anything.
Oh, I had a question, or I guess maybe this could be a move or something, but as we're looking around, like, we clearly don't recognize whoever these people are. They don't seem to recognize us, which is weird because we are awesome heroes that, everybody loves. So as I'm looking around, is there anything that I notice like that's not the name of the newspaper? Like, what are these street, is there some kind of anything that stands out to me about the area around us that is strange?
So, you do know that your vision has returned, and you can definitely tell where Skyguard is, but seeing the beings with the costumes on, that are obviously apprehensive of you, they're still kind of blurred when they stand too far away from you. Like, your vision doesn't go very far for all 4 of you. Reading signs, it also seems to be in that weird language that the door was in, and not in your language.
Yeah. Michael is smart enough to have a theory about what that means. Skyguard is not.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and figure out what that means, that'd be good. No?
Skyguard has no idea.
Oh God! If this is some alternate reality bullshit, or we got hit with something, whatever. But we should leave and get somewhere to figure out what is going on. Because I'm not going back to jail.
The robot is going to nod at what Stasis is saying. Yes, you should definitely go back in the hole and figure out how you're going to stay down there and go back.
Why do you want us in the hole? Slash, can I pierce their mask?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. Roll to pierce the mask. Do not break my internet, Tough. I swear to God. I will use all my frequent flyer miles to fly out there this weekend.
Okay, this is a hero, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What's Dane?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 7.
Sure. You can ask any one of those questions or another one if you have it. That's just a guy.
So I have a move that will give me a second question, but it's different and just more for funsies. How could I get your character to not make us go back in the hole?
That's a very good question. Yes. You're going to have to give them a lot of intelligence as to why things are happening all over the city.
Oh, God. Because we know. And then, I mean, I have a second. It doesn't really make sense to ask it.
You can go ahead and ask it.
What was your darkest moment?
Who?
That's not this one. This one was not their darkest moment. Their darkest moment was a while ago. I also don't know the answer to that question. As the narrator.
Just for funsies.
Yes.
Okay, look. What's your name? I don't think we've introduced yet.
Which one are you talking to?
The robot.
Oh, my name is Tilly.
Okay, cool. I'm Stasis. These are my teammates.
That is a weird name.
Thanks.
I would have guessed. Not that.
I know, like Magnetron,
That's a stupid name.
Pharaoh Lad.
Ew.
Something like
makes me
that?
sound like some dumpy sidekick.
I don't know, man.
Anyways, look, so we kind of just woke up in the underground. We've been trying to get back up here to figure out what's going on, because last we heard there was some sort of invasion, so we went to investigate, and then we were apparently knocked unconscious. And then we fought a rat king, and also there were giant bugs.
Mostly talked to the Rat King.
Yeah,
But there were a bunch of bugs down there.
yeah.
It's not safe down there.
The Rat King was nicer than you would think a Rat King would be.
It's true.
Yeah.
He only shurikened you twice.
Tilly's going to look at the other two and be like, there's a Rat King as well? That's interesting
I
news.
mean,
But not-
King. Yeah, so
Some guy.
what's actually happening, though?
Oh. Very, you were unconscious down in the below?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Do you not know how you... Like, where in the below were you?
Real deep.
But what did you wake up on?
Dirt and some metal debris.
Yeah.
Rock.
So, to the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pedal plays a flash forward or like a fast forward version.
Oh yeah, show the video.
Yeah, he like
Look
shows
at
the
the
video of everything that happened. But
They
like
just
fast forward it so
Edit
it's
out
like
all
10
of
seconds.
the large pieces of just.
They just
walking.
kind of stare at like they watch where your eye lines go and then look at each other and then look back at Petal and Stasis. They seem confused by whatever you're doing. The three of them just kind of they shrug, and Tilly goes over and goes, You received any medical treatment?
No.
Well, you said you were unconscious.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you need medical treatment if you are unconscious?
Do you know of a doctor that lives deep in the tunnels that would be there when we woke up unconscious in a place that we don't know?
That wasn't a giant mantis or a centipede?
No. But luck happens that I once may have dreamed I was a doctor. So I'm a doctor, and I can investigate your brains and check this out, if you will let me. Without going into your brains.
I was gonna say.
Mostly.
I mean, yeah, you can scan me if you'd like.
Oh, good, yes. So, she scans you. And, thinks for a second. Oh, I think I found our problem, my friends. And she turns back to the other two. If this one is just like the other three, then, they have suffered a mild concussion and, really do not understand what is going on. We should definitely break it down for them.
Yeah,
because that is our utmost importance as heroes. That's what
told
we do.
you that we don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
The Rat King hit me with in the head with a shuriken. Like, I definitely have a concussion.
How did I get a concussion? Number one.
That's a good question, isn't it?
I'm a little
assess the
sus.
situation.
I mean, I could try it. It would not be good.
It would not be good, no.
Well, it might be. I don't know.
So, this is actually where we end the episode. Michael, do you know what the realization is for this?
What, the realization?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
What's the big thing that's happening here? What's the big thing that you kind of realized?
Oh, I thought it was a dream.
No, I've done the dream thing. That's dumb. So, in this, turns out, as Tilly explains to him, and we turn the comic book page, the hero standing around would be Deadlock's character, Night Fox, and Tilder, who have been helping out Halcyon City from a mole people invasion, which these four are mole people. They're not superheroes. That's why I've called them characters the entire time, and not heroes. They've been playing pretend, just as fascinating players have been.
It's actually both.
Actually, mole people. Well, the good news is the heroes do exist. They picked it up from watching Surface TV or
There's
something.
There were a bunch of comics.
Or comics that were thrown away.
Yeah.
The mole people did get sick, and that was true. You did remember that there was an invasion, and you went to help with the invasion, but you were knocked out by several big debris from the initial invasion. So you guys actually played the villains.
How dare you?
Wow.
So Stasis was like half right. They are a villain.
But then now we can be surface
really
dwelling
our
mole people who are actual heroes.
Yeah, we can be diplomats.
Mole Skyguard and Mole Stasis.
Yeah.
Every superhero has a mole person counterpart living in the depths of Halcyon City.
Works for me.
It was very interesting trying to read the characters and be like, all right, now how does this not be super, and how can I make it so they imagined it? So that's why when Petal was like, oh yeah, I'll show you my clip of this, and it's just they're staring at nothing and they're just all confused, I don't know what's going on. These people are weirdos. They should definitely go back in the hole.
No, we live on the surface now. We formally request asylum.
The only thing I could imagine for the flight was you would just crawl on the top of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Just pulling them. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
ridiculous.
yes.
Moles with personality disorders. That's great.
And then the real Skyguard Petals X and Stasis arrive. And it's like, oh my god. You're us. We should be best friends.
We were mole people who had been living underneath their regular meeting place.
Right?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh, doppelgangers.
Doppelganger.
So yeah, that's how
We're
you
doing
make
the Spider-Man like pointing at each other, but we're just literally moles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
doesn't make any
fine.
sense.
Mole people are people too.
Mole people
Yes.
rights.
And
Gonna
they
fight
had
along
great
the-
imaginations, and they fought a rat king, which was really just a really big rat. They knocked some rocks down onto Petal. They're like, you.
Tell
That's
us how to
fine.
get out of here.
I will add the mole versions to the world anvil. Because they are the next generation of subterranean mole people superheroes.
When Halcyon City is eventually destroyed, the mole people will rise up and then become the new heroes of new Halcyon City.
Yeah, why not?
Click.
Sounds like a plan. Cool.
So that is how you write a Masks one-shot that is not anything.
Short, sweet, to the point, and also silly because of the whole we're moles.
Yeah.
We didn't ask anyone to fill out a single piece of paperwork. We are clearly not good mole people.
This is true.
That's why we have to pretend to be superheroes. This is like super heavy escapism
Right.
from the boring desk job. That
Yes,
most people
exactly.
have.
It's not a concussion. It's just a mental break from like having to do like, oh my God, there was an invasion. Can you imagine how many forms that was required to get approval?
Oh gosh.
The entire
Awesome.
invasion ground to a halt because someone forgot to file something in triplicate.
Yeah. From,
And then
my
just-
shoulder from stamping so many papers.
Also, that popcorn we were eating was definitely like some little bugs or whatever.
Worms.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I like we saw the worm, and my first instinct is to kill it because we probably wanted to eat it.
Probably did. Flashback, it was just a medium-sized worm. Molesky
Yeah,
just
that's-
ate it.
That's what I envisioned. Like any of the bugs that you encountered were just, they weren't large, they weren't giant. You're just like, how do we get past this? And it's just a bunch of mole people just staring, or like looking at the ground, like, oh no.
And then gone. Cool. Well, that was silly. Thank you, Batty.
Not a problem. All my inspiration was from Tuff and Misha, who
Got
said
it.
this definitely could be done. And yes, it can be done. It's
It was
absolutely.
weird and silly.
Absolutely. Awesome. Cool. Well, hey, we should do the thing, the thing that where everyone does the thing. And it should start with you,
Yes.
Batty.
It should start with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm the Backwin. You can catch me over on Twitch. I stream every other Monday, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, various different games, usually co-op on Tuesday and Wednesday. This Tuesday, I'll be playing co-op with Tuff, as long as she's still available and has still marked her calendar correctly. And we'll be playing the greatest penguin heist of all time
Mm-hmm.
at like 9 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah. And I don't know which way we're going.
It's tough.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm 98 Tough Love, Tough Torf, Torfton, some of the variety nickname, variety streamer on Twitch. Like Batty said, we'll be streaming on Tuesday, the Great Penguin Heist, and then I might stream tomorrow. Oops, geez, might stream tomorrow. I lost all of my words there. But otherwise, don't have anything big planned for the future. So yeah, go Sim.
Hi, I'm Sin or Sinful _ potato on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Artfight. So July is Art Fight month, which is a big thing that artists do, and there's a site, and you know, there's two different teams, and you like fight each other by drawing art stuff. So I'll be doing Twitch streams, drawing art stuff for Art Fight, both on the Mondays and the Fridays of July, from 5 p.m. Eastern to I don't know when. So yeah, and definitely Eris's mole being, because Eris had wings, it's definitely just like toilet paper or like garbage made up for like fake wings, and it's like, huzzah. Chef.
Hey everybody, I'm Jev. I am primarily a mahjong streamer, which is a card game based around trying to build hands and not give all your points to other people. And so I'm live a couple of days a week, usually Tuesdays and Saturdays, but not this Saturday. So you can usually find me there listening to music, playing some card games, hanging out with some cat cam if that's what you're into. So if that sounds interesting, come on, stop by and hang out. I have been playing Pedal, a pretty much just media obsessed jerk, and I hope that you all enjoyed.
Slash mole.
Yeah, mole. The people he thought he was talking to were just like earthworms, like regular sized earthworms in the walls around him.
Awesome. Cool. Oh yeah, and I'm zero daylight, whatever. Cool. Yes. So next up, I know there's more stuff. Mostly just waiting for Misha to return from vacation because I can't be bothered to manage to schedule anything. But I know coming up or on the list for soon is Return to Alien, Yum Yum, and Down the Upstairs, which is a Jane Austen, but also class warfare murdery kind of thing. We'll see how that plays out. But it's very much like, oh, Mr. Darcy, but also potential anti-aristocracy uprising with murder and mystery involved. We'll see again. And then I know there's other stuff that is coming soon. And of course, more masks all the time because we have to continue with the Teen Justice Academy and with the Fate Brigade because those are just hotting up. Cool. Yeah, we should go and see somebody. Who do we think it should be? Oh, you know what I should do? I should say thank you to Batty for running. Thank you to everyone for playing. Thank you to chat for showing up and sharing some boons and banes and enjoying the silliness. And we should say goodbye to our friends on the YouTube, so I don't have to sit here and watch me for 5 minutes trying to figure out who to go raid. So goodbye, YouTube friends. We'll see you momentarily.
YouTube.